Oh, my friends, welcome to day 5 of moving mindfully into fall. I just read this quote. The trees are about to show us how beautiful it is to let go. The trees are about to show us how beautiful it is to let go. So here we are, 5 days of mindfully being with and accepting the change of a season. Let's take this time together to get into our bodies, to be aware of our breath, and to just stand at this threshold peacefully, like a tree or a leaf, ready to let go. So when you find your comfortable seat, reach your arms up high, take a nice deep breath in, stretch left and right. If you have a pillow or a bolster or something, have that handy. Just pull one of your couch cushions off. Or if you have one of these nice yoga bolsters like mine, just have that handy. We'll use that a little bit today. Reach both arms high, interlace your fingers, press your palms up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop the palms, round your back, pull the knuckles forward. Open up between the shoulder blades, let your chin come down to your chest. You might even turn your head slightly from side to side. And then sitting tall, reach the arms up again, palms pressed to the ceiling. Exhale, palms down, shoulder blades open. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Release your hands, open the arms wide like a wingspan. On the exhale, give yourself a hug. Put one arm over the top of the other. Drop your chin, pull your elbows down. Exhale, everybody. And noticing which arm is on top, we'll switch, open wide, and cross the opposite over. So as we go through these movements, these stretches, and this breath, I invite you to just marinate with the word change. Release your hands. Let the right hand come to the floor, sweep the left arm up and over, and we'll go back and forth, almost like a tree branch just swaying in the wind. So as humans, we're not designed to embrace change. We avoid change because, evolutionarily speaking, change can often mean danger. We are creatures that like our comfort and our predictability. And so just notice how change shows up in your body. Let's twist. Open up through the chest and shoulders. Nice big stretch here. Hold for a few breaths. And our brains also know that change is inevitable. This is all temporary, including seasons. Let's switch. So if I add another word and say accepting change, how does that feel to you? Resisting change is a constriction, a protection. Accepting change is an opening, perhaps a curiosity. Let's find our way back to center, and you'll take this bolster or pillow, maybe a stack of pillows, just grab a couple from your sofa. Put it right here on your mat. Take your knees wide. We're going to shift our body forward, stretching across the hip flexors and then back a couple of times. Just kind of loosen up the hips. Maybe you could even just do a little cat-cow. And then settle your hips back. Let this pillow support your body. It can be under your chest, your belly. If it's not quite tall, bring your hands under your head. And just pause here for a few breaths. Accepting change. Every single day of our life, our body ages a bit more, and with that age comes change. Accepting change. Turn your head the opposite way. Give your neck a gentle stretch. Notice where breath moves to your belly, into your back, your waist. And then we'll press up from our bolster and just slowly turn it the other way. Your pillow, your stack of pillows, a block even works nicely for this. We're going to come down onto our backs, lift our hips, and let that pillow be underneath our hips. This is supported bridge. We'll just be here for a few breaths in this gentle inversion. Hips a little bit higher than the heart. Inversions are a reminder that even when it feels like our world has been turned upside down with change, there is peace and calm here in the center of self. Even when it feels like the world has been turned upside down through change, there is peace and calm here in the center of self. If your back is comfortable here, you could explore extending one or maybe even both legs. Give yourself a little hip flexor release. Fill up, empty out. Each breath out is like a leaf falling from a tree, letting go. If you are comfortable, stay right here. You can finish this meditation here in this supported position. If you'd prefer seated meditation, lift your hips, remove the prop, and come to a seat. And I'm going to bring my hips back up onto this bolster. I want to find a tall spine. And we're going to just take another little mudra as we finish this meditation. So our right hand is considered our masculine hand. We're going to put that hand up like this, facing forward, like stop. And this is the gesture of fearlessness, being unafraid of change. And our left hand is our feminine hand. And that hand is just going to drape gently down in front of our knee. an opening, a receptivity. I am unafraid, and I am open to accepting change. Take deep breaths that come up from the base of your spine into the crown of your head. And let the exhale just wash over you like an autumn rain. Unafraid, accepting change. See if you can slow your breathing to 5 counts inhale and 5 counts exhale. Maybe even 6 seconds to inhale and 6 seconds out. At the bottom of the next exhale, release your hand, both palms up on your lap. Let's let out a sigh together as we relax our shoulders. And then let your hands come over your heart. Again, checking in with this place inside, this place of wisdom. Just observing that fear does not exist here in this place of wisdom. These deep spaces of our heart understand and accept change. This place informs us it's okay to be sad. It's okay that we cling or resist. That's being human. But our higher truth understands. We live in a world of change, and we exist more peacefully here when we accept and move into change with grace and perhaps even gratitude. I'm going to leave us with the words today of Mary Oliver in her song for autumn. Don't you imagine the leaves dream now how comfortable it will be to touch the earth instead of the nothingness of the air and the endless freshets of wind? And don't you think the trees, especially those with mossy hollows, are beginning to look for the birds that will come, 6, a dozen, to sleep inside their bodies? And don't you hear the goldenrod whispering goodbye, the everlasting being crowned with the first tuffets of snow? The pond stiffens, and the white field over which the fox runs so quickly brings out its long blue shadows. The wind wags its many tails. And in the evening, the piled firewood shifts a little, longing to be on its way. Nature knows. The trees are about to show us how beautiful it is to let go. May we be graceful and grateful observers. Friends, thank you for joining me for these 5 days. This practice has been so helpful to me through this change, and I hope it has been to you as well. Please drop comments on the Facebook Live. And these are all parked over on my YouTube channel under a playlist called Meditations if you'd like to revisit them. Have an amazing day and embrace change in this beautiful new season. Namaste.